Bond with Overstar. I'll bond with anyone else.
Live long.
Who would? Yes! Yes!
What did you just do?
Live long, you know.
Can you do this?
Oh my God, yeah.
Okay. Yes, so Scott Nance with Entertainment Studios. So first of all, I love this movie because it was not what I expected.
Oh, good.
Like, I thought it was going to be like, okay, Mona isn't quite herself these days. Turn into like sort of a pet cemetery for people. But that's not where this goes. This movie is very unexpected. So, what can people expect?
I think.
To be surprised, for sure.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot. It's moving, a lot of heart, a lot of passion. I think family. I think it's a film that makes you think and question. There's a lot of science in it, but practical science like cloning to bring your family back. So there's a bit of what would you do? There's some kind of nefarious kind of technological company that's taking something that is so impactful personally to us, that ends up to us, that wants to maybe use it for not such good reasons. So there's a cautionary tale in the piece.
Yeah.
So hopefully, and there's humor. It's not always dark humor as well. I mean, it's kind of funny. And then there's some dark humor. But yeah, Thomas Middleditch is in the project, and he's fantastic, and John Ortiz. So I don't know, it's like a well-rounded picture. I don't know.
Your take?
Yeah, to me it felt like a sort of, I watched it with some of my family, and it felt like a movie that played to the family, which I quite liked, because it also does ask questions that are maybe a little bolder or braver or outside the box, and I think that it sort of pushes the boundaries in that way. It certainly made me question things, and it certainly kind of instills your belief in family. It really is a family story.
The fact that it is about family, the fact that it does have a lot of heart, a lot more than you would expect for a suspense thriller like this. Like, who is going to watch this movie and relate to it and ask themselves, what would I do?
Totally.
Right?
Who wouldn't?
He's saying everyone should watch the movie.
Oh, everyone should?
Yeah, it's for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is for everyone, though. That's kind of hard to do, I think, in this genre, but it does like right in the camera. It does feed everyone.
But also, it is a provocative film, because we're not that far off from this. In recent years, you've seen like cloning of animals, cloning of people, not that far. So like the moral dilemma that really that asks you, if you were in this position, what would you do?
Yeah, I think that's the enjoyment of the picture. It poses that question,
And it's also a big heart. This is you really, really care about these people, and you're so much more invested.
I think that's the message, actually, that if you do it for love, if you replicate whatever in service of love, it might go your way. I think it's maybe if you replicate in the service of something else, maybe it will go a different way.
This is a film that you also produced. So how I guess does it? How much more did it mean to you to really make this?
Yeah, I was part of the beginning of the story and telling of this story, and in the creation of it. I'm an executive producer on the picture, so I wasn't doing physical production, but in terms of the creative it was my baby. It is my baby, and people tend to talk about these things as laborers of love, it came. I have a real passion for the story and where it goes and how it tells the story. Its ambition, because it plays with a lot of different tones and ideas, but I think it kind of carries you along through the experience in a really great way. So hopefully people will enjoy it.
Well, congratulations. Great seeing you.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Lovely seeing you.
Nice to see you.